All right. What's up, Migo Lake Geeks and Freaks? Sorry, a little late today. A couple things had to get done. Some of you guys see me on regular Facebook outside of here. You know, I'm also renovating my kitchen solo, and it's a lot of work and takes a lot of prep to clean up and shut down. So I got a lot of cool stuff today. I got some stuff I got from the store today. I actually did a run to the store. I haven't done that in a while, where I bought quite a few things. Some of these things are big, and I got a couple of packages in the mail. I'll show you guys some of the stuff that's available that's out there that's on discount and so on. And what else is there? So let's get started, shall we? Last time we were here, we talked about LJN's Mr. Action. We went over the land sea sled, the ATV jungle ATV. We also went over the helicopter, or the ultralight copter, if you will, and showed some of the accessories I got from somebody also in our Facebook Migo Lake group, Mick Drago, who was good enough to sell them to me as I've been looking for them. I'm still looking for more. If you guys see any accessories, the mobile base tower, as I have over here to my right, anything else. But in the meantime, let's see what we got, shall we? So the first thing I stumbled across, and I really like it, is this NECA Nightmare of Horror Ultimate Count Dracula. And obviously it's Bela Lugosi, and they've colorized the old black and white Bela Lugosi, and he looks quite young in his sculpt, if you will, a lot younger than I think he looked on stage by the time he was doing Dracula regularly. But I really like this figure. I like NECA. I think they do a nice job. I love, got this old vintage artwork on here, and inside with their usual Velcro box, window box, they have a really great shot of I believe that really is Bella. Yeah, that's Bella in a in a top hat, a cane. Uh, he's got basically a tuxedo on, and this is old school. Listen, I'd go to work dressed like this if I had one. I don't even know if you can buy anything like that. Can you still buy a top hat? Does anybody know? Let's see what else we got. Inside, we got some really some other cool particulars in here. So we have he comes with three different expressions on his face, kind of a plain Bella face. One where he's basically rearing his fangs, one where he's kind of smiling. He's got, looks like he's got three sets of hands, his top hat, his cane, and then I'm guessing, I'm not sure what this is down here. Give me a moment to check this out, if you will. Some kind of little, he has a bat. There's a very large bat right here, if you guys can see it. It's just about 3/4 of his body, and there's this little circular base here. I'm not sure what that's for, if that's to hold the bat or to put, I'm not really sure what that's for. But in any case, I think it's awesome, and I think that's a really great figure. He will go up on the wall. I have the Frankenstein also. I did not buy the Wolfman or the Mummy yet. The Dracula and the Frankenstein are always my two favorites. All right, so the next one, and I'm going to have to thank Mr. Richard Hurley, a.k.a. the Doctor Durant, for bringing this to my attention. And I asked him to pick me one up, and before he got to go back, I actually found one. I never find these in my Target. But I picked that up at Target, by the way. I also picked this up at Target, which is the McFarlane Wayne Manor Library. Now, figures aren't included, but it looks like it's got a desk, the chair, the fireplace, the backdrop with the bat poles, Mark, Dick, and Bruce. It's got the fish, the fish hanging above there. It's got the lamp, the dresser, and it looks like it even has a hinged, that's right, the hinged Shakespeare head. And on the back, you can actually see it has the red bat foam as well. It's got the globe on the stand, some pictures, and I guess it looks like it's hinged, so you can open up these walls over here. But I like what McFarlane does. I really do. I think he does a good job. Todd McFarlane is good. I never read Spawn. I never read any of his comic books, and actually didn't really know who he was until I met a good friend, and I think I saw the movie. But I think McFarlane does some really cool stuff. I think that's a really cool set. This was $34.99. The McFarlane stuff was a little pricey, not too bad. I probably will not open it. I've got the Batcave. What else do we have over there? Oh, I got the Villains Lair, which I showed you guys the other day because Rich Hurley picked it up for me, or a.k.a. Dr. Durant picked it up for me, and I just think it's great. DC Retro. This is the Retro Series, the Batman 1966. I love it. There you go. All right, let's move on, shall we? I love that stuff. I really want to open it, but I don't have the display room. If I had the display room, I would open up because I got the Batmobile, I got the Bat Cycle. I don't even have half the figures. Half my figures were Charlie picked up for me. I showed you guys Egghead last time. I have Catwoman, Riddler. Those I have dupes of, so I actually opened them. I got Batman, Robin, Penguin, and I think, I'm not even sure if I have the Joker. I got to go take a look and see if I have the Joker. All right. This is a package. Let me get a knife for this. I have some other stuff I got from the store, something huge that I'm going to open. But before I do that, let me see. There it is. Get me knife. That's not a knife. That's a knife. Crocodile. All right. So I'm not quite sure what's all in here. This came all the way from Portugal. And probably ordered off eBay. Don't even remember what it is. Got to be honest with you. Could be dog food for all I know. I have no idea. So I have some most of the store, like I said, but let's go for a package this time, shall we? I really do not know. I have no idea what the hell's in here. Assuming if it came from Europe, it's something European. Maybe. We'll see. Is it European? What is it? Okay, well, this is what? I don't know if it's just something wrapped in here, or is it just foam? Let's make sure. You packages from eBay and shit. You never know how some people are going to actually up. Very, very cool from Portugal. What the fuck is it? I don't know. It's like I think you just tape these up. There's nothing in there. But I almost once threw away I bought a Topper Tiger tank, and it came in a huge box. And it was all over the place because the asshole didn't pack it properly. But when I went through, it was a moving box, medium size with foam in it. And when I took all the foam out, because it was all over the place, I found inside that instead of them putting the tank ammo inside like a Ziploc bag and marking it, they just fucking threw it in there. And they're little, bullets or tank ammo, if you will. What the hell am I opening here? Oh, I think I know what this is. Is this a knockoff that I've been waiting for? Oh, I think I know what this is. Hang tight, ladies and gentlemen. Is it? I believe it is. Okay. Now we're talking. Love knockoff stuff. And then we're going to have a little discussion about some of these 50th anniversary figures that are showing up on clearance at Walmart and so on. Yes. Okay. Now we're talking. All right. Knockoff City. Oh, the bubble's already like coming apart. That bubble, if it just came off when I grabbed it or if it was already off. I think it was already off, but we're trying to do this properly. So War Hero. That's it. It's just marked War Hero. Soldier. Yeah, it's coming apart. All right, so let's gently lift that bubble. Here he is. He's a Lion Rock size. He's kind of he's a squishy head, very cheap knockoff. No bendable knees, no bendable arms, plastic belt. He has Velcro. So he's got to be probably 1980 or later. Could be 79. Very bad flashing. Well, flashing on the hands. Take a look at him. Here's his card, and it looks like some of his weapons are coming out. There, yeah, they are. There's a rifle. Johnny would have a shit fit right now. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So some of the weapons are actually coming out. So here we have. So here is a white knife. Let's see if I can show this to you. You see that? The dagger. Very much looks like the Planet of the Apes dagger. It has there's a walkie-talkie, a 45. There's what looks to be what the hell that is. Some kind of rifle that shoots hand grenades. And there's a baton in there. So very, very cool. He has other ones. He wanted a lot of money for them, more than I paid for this one. So I said, I'll hang off. But there you go. War Hero. Very cool knockoff. Obviously old. I like the artwork. It's kind of got this guy in this kind of this Australian hat over here. I don't know if he came with an Australian hat and it's missing. Although I think when I grabbed this, I think it just pulled the bubble right from it. So I don't know if he had an Australian hat or not, but he sure does on the card. There's a tank back here coming over the hill. I'll do a little Ray Castile. All the way back here, there's a little tank. I wonder what they're thinking. We're going to come over the hill and get those guys, I guess. Delirious. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. All right, so yeah, I think I just pulled that card a little bit. So let's be careful with that. We don't lose any. All right, we have another package. I'm going to have to reach out to that guy and see if he has the other ones. If he did. Now that I got that one, I want the other two that he had, but we'll see. Okay. So let's see. This is another package from eBay. I don't remember what I paid for that. But I'm pretty sure it was, maybe it wasn't less. Maybe I'm wrong. This is, oh, yes. Okay. Now we're talking. I felt bad. This person I ordered this from on April 5th. And about 3 days ago, I said, or 2 days ago, I said, hey, I saw you haven't shipped it. Any chance? What's up, Tony May? Tony May. I said, hey, I kept wanting to get one of these, but they're always missing parts or too expensive. So I said, any chance you're going to ship it? I wasn't trying to be. He was like, oh, I fell. I busted my knee. I can't walk. I'm like, then just don't worry about it. And the next day they put it in the mail. So I guess their knee wasn't too bad. I was like, no, I was like, get better. Don't worry about getting this out. But, all right, let's get this out of the package. I'm going to show this to you. The box is kind of beat up, but I believe the figure's complete with all of the accessories. I'm going to find out in a minute. Give me a second. These are always really expensive. So this is, I never really watched this show. By the time I got back to the U.S., for some reason, I think this show was showing here. V for Visitor, V the Enemy Visitor, if you will. This is made by LJN. Matter of fact, LJN is the same company that makes the Mr. Action figures and the vehicles that I showed you last night. V the Enemy Visitor. The visitor keeps his true identity hidden behind a human face. Unmask him and reveal the lizard creature. The human mask is worn whenever you want to disguise a visitor's true identity. To remove the mask, grasp one corner between your thumb and forefinger and gently pull off. To make the visitor's tongue move in and out, push the hidden button on his back. Also includes a laser weapon and sunglasses. Oh, I think I'm missing parts then. And there's 3 proof of purchase points. So let's take a look at this. He was open. Looks like he's seen better days. This might have got some water damage or something. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think he didn't have the sunglasses or the human mask, if I remember. But I believe he has the thing on the back of his head and his tongue works. Hold on. What's it say? Where's the part? Hold on. Is that his gun? No, that can't be his gun, is it? I don't think that's his gun. I think this is another gun to something else. I'm going to have to find out what that gun goes to. Laser weapon. That does not look like his gun. That looks like somebody else's gun. All right. So he's missing his human mask. That's fine. Yeah, see. So he's still strapped to the box. So the pieces must have just fallen out over time because, see, the box got kind of beat. Or maybe the mask got messed up. So he was strapped to the box. Yeah, the human mask piece, or maybe somebody tore the human mask piece off because you can see it was here and they pulled the plastic bubble with the mask. So we're going to unleash him because we can. And I think I can do it without. There we go. Yeah, so he doesn't have his human mask. But I got him for, let's just say, a song. His belt in the back. You see it's coming. So he's got this Velcro belt in the back. Yes, he does. He has it. Okay. So he's got this Velcro for this belt in the back. Sorry, guys. I'm like, here, which is open. And when you open this up, and I'm going to tell you, this outfit is very, what's the right word? This is very thick. This is not some cheap ass material. Like I don't know if is he supposed to be posable? I don't know if his arms and his no, I think his arms always stay in that position. I don't think he can bend his arms. No. Are they rubber inside? I'm not going to even chance it. Oh, he bends at the knees. Okay. He's got flesh. His boots are attached to his leg. I've never had one of these before, and I really don't remember the show because I didn't watch it. I was too young and stupid, but look at the face. Tony May, that's something you could do. You could do a V custom. And he's got this button on the back. And I think if you push the button, I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah, look. Can you see it? It pushes his tongue out. It's a hard plastic. It's a hard plastic, probably like that Godzilla plastic. So he's missing mass, and he has two guns, but these do not go to him. That does not. These guns do. The one looks similar to what's on the back of the package, but this ain't it. I'm gonna need somebody to help me identify these. I'll send them by Dan Samillo, Danny Gates, some of the guys who. That is definitely not the gun that came with it. It looks close, but it ain't it. So this is the gun they sent with it. And I don't know what that goes to. Maybe somebody here can identify that. Those aren't visitors, they're residential. That's true. Because the gun that he comes with, see the gun that it comes with? I thought I didn't look close enough. But it's not really the same, is it? And then they sent this gun, which I don't know what this is. This is half a gun. This is half a gun. I don't know if this straps onto the side of something. It's like G.I. Joe or some shit. I don't know. But he's missing his sunglasses, his face, his sunglasses, and his gun. But he's got his full outfit from what I see. The tongue works. The button's still good. The Velcro's nice. Let's see if I can get his belt on so it goes together. Is the Velcro still good? Yes, the belt's still good. So no human mask, no sunglasses. That's a shame. But I'm pretty sure I could find something somewhere at some show. But I wouldn't put the human mask on him anyway because the cooler face is really the lizard face. They even detailed his eyes pretty well. They did a good job detailing his eyes. They're gold inside and so on. What do you think, Tony? You put something like that together? It's pretty sweet. This would actually be very cool in an 8-inch figure. This would have been something that New Mego should have thought about doing, but apparently they didn't. And unmask the visitor, reveal the lizard face, extendable tongue, fully posable. I don't know. I don't want to take a risk on those arms. I don't feel any. I don't think those arms are supposed to. Those arms are supposed to bend. I don't believe so. But he's a great looking figure, isn't he? Love that. Really love that. That guy. He is pretty cool. I thought he was pretty cool. Like I said, no human face. There's the human face and the sunglasses. But normally these things are like 190, 100 something bucks, maybe loose, I guess. So I was like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to grab this one while I can. Has the box. And you can see LJN has changed the box. This has nothing to do with LBGTQ+. It's just the color rainbow that they made it. Remember when this was put out back in the 80s? This was like 1984, this came out. And LJN changed its logo because the other logo is what I showed you yesterday on the Mr. Action figure. But very excited to get the visitor. And yeah, I think what happens is somebody opened the box, stole the mask, the sunglasses, ripped it off, and then put the figure back in. Box probably went to shit. Maybe they got this real cheap. But we're gonna see if we can't patch that box up a little bit, get a little bit better shape. Kind of fix it up. I know Danny Gates has some skills in doing that. And he gave me a little brief one time on how he did it. So, except you got to stay in there, bro. That's kind of a do. So I think what I think we're going to do with this guy is I think we're going to put the other tie wraps or zip ties or whatever you call them onto the body so he stays in there. I wanted to kind of get that box a little bit better condition. And then what we'll do is we'll get him strapped in so when he goes in there, the box will look a little bit better. Yeah, see, it's a little fucked up, but this one might be tough to really fix. Well, you could put some support here, right? Put some support here to kind of strengthen that so it kind of straightens out a little bit. It's a little split on the side, but that's okay. That's okay. 1984. Wow. Almost 40 years old for that figure. Almost 40. Love it. Love it. Okay. What collection wouldn't be complete without some figures with our missing parts? All right. Let's move over here. War Hero. I ripped your bubble off the card. Okay. What else we got? All right. So that's all the package we got from the store. Hello, Dr. Durant. Mark Singer. Also Beastmaster. He was also Beastmaster. You guys remember Beastmaster? And Tanya Roberts. So I saw her at Chiller Theater when my daughter was 5, so that was 19 years ago. And Amanda was really cute back then. She came when we were going up to the table. She got out from behind the table. Also, Margot Kidder was there at the same time, who also got out behind the table and said, "Oh, can I hold your daughter?" So when Amanda was 5, she met Ben Chapman, the creature in the Black Lagoon, who said 3 words to me and talked to my daughter for a half an hour. Gave her all kinds of shit and pictures. I mean, he was such a nice guy. He was like a nice grandfather. Um, what's her name? Julie Adams, the one who played the dark-haired brunette creature in the Black Lagoon. She had my daughter. She wanted to walk around with her. She did that. Tanya Roberts, Margot Kidder. My daughter knew more famous people by the age of 5 than I'll probably ever know my whole life. All right, so let's get on to the next thing. So I picked this up because I've been looking at this. I did enjoy the movie. I am not a huge DC movie fan. I will be going to see The Flash or Flash, whatever it's called. I don't really get Flash as a superhero. I don't want to read the comics, so forgive me. But and I didn't like Shazam. I thought Shazam was absolutely fucking stupid. The fake chest, it didn't even look quasi real. I'm like, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to do that, but with the light bulb in it, I'm like, yeah, the character. I don't know. I didn't like it. Some people really loved it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. But oops, before we have a big spill. So, but I like Black Adam, and I saw this thing. It was $35. I thought the ship was really cool. I went to Target today. This Black Adam ship, right, with Hawkman in it, little figures. But I thought the ship was pretty badass. Reminds me of the X-Men jet, if you will. But when I went to Target today, it was on clearance for normally $34.99. Clearance for, that's right, $10.49 from $34.99. You think I'm not going to buy that? Hell to the yeah, I'm going to buy that. If they have another one, I might go back and get it and open up. One to keep in the box, one to open, and one just in case. Okay. So that's the Black Adam, Hawk Cruiser Patrol, Black Adam, and Hawkman, which I thought was pretty badass. So it was cool. Speaking of clearance items, nice pictures people are putting up of finding 50th anniversary Migos, the Green Lantern, Superman, whoever else is in that list. I don't really know anymore because I don't follow. For $7 and or $10 on clearance at Walmart. If that was supposed to be your biggest hit, those superheroes, and they're going to clearance, that's not good. I don't know what's going to go with that company, but probably not doing so well. V for virginal, yes, or vaginal. That's correct. Damn, both Roberts and Kidder are dead. Oh, they're both dead? I didn't realize that. Wow. Yeah, the funny thing is, so like I went to the show with my buddy because he's a big autograph collector, and he's like, "Come on, come with me, I'll have fun." I'm like, "All right, whatever." And we saw like Gil Gerard there, Buck Rogers, and what the hell's her name? The one that played the female on the show. I can't think of her. Erin Moran. So lady was on Silver Spoon. She was on Buck Rogers. She was there. A lot of people. Very nice people. Very nice people. Rarely meet a douchebag. Linda Blair is always there from The Exorcist, and she takes all of her money and gives it to helping animals. And she's a sweetheart. She will just talk to you. She doesn't force you out of the way. The only guy that was really kind of a dick, actually, 2 people were kind of dicks. One was Adam West, but I think after everybody calls you Batman for 50 years, you probably get sick of it. He was a bit of a dick. And they had one show where, what's his name? Oh, fuck. The guy who played C-3PO, Anthony Daniels, came. And I don't know what his deal was, man. He was a fucking... he's just like a little tiny wimp. And he's like, "Oh, people are getting too close." He started freaking out. He calls security over. It's like, people just want your autograph. Nobody's crowding you. Everybody's staying within distance. It wasn't even COVID. People are staying in distance. And he was just a dick. I'm like, ugh. I saw that. He started doing that to us. I'm out. Fucking, I don't give a shit about this guy. All right, so let me show you what else I got. I think I'm going to try and put this together, even though I have other figures that I have not put together. I like to show this to you guys. Saw this today. The box is, the box is okay. This is the Jurassic World Dreadnoughtus. The Dreadnoughtus, which I don't even think is a real dinosaur name. I could be wrong. But it's pretty big. They had a few of them. It was about $65. And the cool thing is, when you put the fucker together, if you guys can see this up here, there's it here. It's over 5 feet long. over 5 feet long. Badass. Now look at this kid with it down here. Now he's clearly not huge. He's not huge, but that's a 5-foot action figure. I've got, I think it's the Brachiosaurus, the Diplodocus, and so on. But wow, that's a real beauty. I give them credit, man. They still got good box art on here. You know, they got nice. I mean, it's not the craziest, awesomest box art, but I love that they did the paintings. That's kind of got that old toy feel to it, which is what people should be doing, right? Especially if you can't see the toy other than a picture, right? You can't see into it. You should have some nice box art. I think that's important. That gets kids to come check it out, look at it, and so on. Let's see. It's also got some kind of chip in it, and you pop the chip up. I don't know. You pop the chip up, you go to your phone. I'm not a big fan of toys that interact with the phones. I don't get that shit. It's no appeal to me for that. But then again, I'm not between the ages of the ages 4 and who the hell knows? It's 4 plus. I guess I am between those in that age range. I thought that was pretty cool. The Dreadnoughtus. The Dreadnoughtus. It's huge. It's huge. So, all that being said, I was going to open it up, but then I realized I have no place. I just realized I have no place to put it. It's over 5 feet long. It's as tall as my daughter, which is pretty cool. If you don't know how long 5 feet is, it's almost 2 meters. Well, it's like 1.75 meters, 1.6 or 1.7 meters if you're European. So all my metric people, it's also huge, in case you need to know. Let's see. What do we got? Some comments going here. Michael Ironsides. V is for virginal. Damn, both wrong. I thought Black Adam was pretty good. I thought Black Adam was pretty good. I actually enjoyed The Rock playing him. Originally, I did not want to see it. I'm not like this giant Rock fan where I go see everything that he does. I think I think Dwayne Johnson, if you will, he seems to be a good dude. I mean, seems to be a friendly personality, but I did like the movie. I liked that it was actually what they call it, anti-hero movie, if you will. I liked Hawkman was an angry motherfucker. Jesus H. Christ, who pissed in his cornflakes? He was angry. What's the one guy's name? Atom Smasher? I didn't get him. He was a complete klutz, and I don't even know what the girl's name was. I have no idea. The girl like spun into a rainbow or whatever the fuck she did. I don't even know what she did. Was she was a wind manager or wind bender? I don't know what the fuck it was. You pose that big Kong with that guy. Excellent idea. That's an excellent setup there. That's an excellent idea, Tony May. That's a great idea. That's kind of like the old Ray Harryhausen movies, right? If you will. But yeah, I don't know who that chick was in that movie. I don't even know her name. I didn't get it. I'm like, she's a rainbow or green color. I don't know what the fuck she was. I'm like, I don't get it. And Adam Smash, I didn't get it. He was a complete klutz. So I don't know anything about them in the comics. Maybe they're really cool characters, but Black Adam was very, very good. And the guy who played Hawkman was just pissed off. And I was like, I like that. That's one of the reasons I like The Batman. I see people don't like it. Patterson, I thought it was good. Actually, it was one of my favorite Batman movies because he was pissed and he fucking delivered a beating to those people that deserved it. Oh, okay, we're going to lock you up. No, he delivered a fucking beating. He had that one scene. He was beating the piss out of that guy. I thought that was pretty good. I like Hawkman. Yes, I like Hawkman too. He was pretty cool as well. I thought so. I really thought so. So anyway, that's what we have for tonight. We have the NECA Ultimate Count Dracula. Love. That picture right there is what sold me on getting the figure. I mean, the figure is great. Don't get me wrong. But that's what sold me on it. What a great picture to put on the inside flap. It's just a great picture. Love it. And this one that Rich or Dr. Durant had brought to my attention, of course, the Wayne Manor Library, which I think is just awesome. Maybe I'll get rid of some shit, and one of these days I'll put all the Batman sets out. I also have that Mezco. Is it Mezco Batman set? I think it is. The giant monster box. I have that, which is really cool. It's got so many small parts. I don't even want to open it. Of course, this War Hero, which I'm pretty sure I popped when I grabbed the bubble. It was so dry. I just popped the bubble right off. Nice knockoff. And the Enemy V Visitor, who's missing his mask, his sunglasses, and his laser gun. I'm going to have to put a picture of these guns up. This, I don't know what the hell this goes. This must go to the side of a tank or something, like a G.I. Joe thing. And this is definitely not his gun. It sure as heck looks similar, but it's not it. That's some kind of space gun. Anybody might know what that is? I put that up there. He's the man from space. So I think that's pretty much it at this point. I don't think I have anything else to show. Well, I have other shit, but nothing I'm going to show right now. Any other commentary? It's only been 30 minutes. Who is in here? Tony May, Dr. Durant. Those are the ones I can see visible. If you guys are on Facebook, yeah, I see 4 people on Facebook. I see Dr. Durant's on YouTube. If you're on Facebook popping messages and I'm not acknowledging you, it's because it doesn't show the up. You have to allow the application to tell Facebook to allow it, because Facebook is such a bunch of douchebags that work there. They won't let you do anything. They're just assholes. So yes, I think that's it. I'm just double checking a couple things before we go there. All right. So on another note, well, that's for show. On another note, I've been updating a lot of the pages on My Amigo Like. Feel free to go check them out. Feel free to go leave comments. I understand somebody has been going around the internet stealing other people's videos and stealing their content and marketing it as their own. It's terrible. Nobody should ever do that. However, if you're doing that to people and somebody does that to you, don't get upset. If you're stealing people's shit and using it and trying to make money or emotional support out of it, and then somebody does it to you, don't piss and moan, because karma is a funny thing. It's not me. I don't borrow anybody's shit. I'm all doing my own shit. This is all just off the cuff, original, no fucking prep work. Just get on here and start yapping at it. And that's it. So no prep work. I don't have those really nice professional videos like Rich does and Johnny and so on, and Ray Castile, those kinds of things. This is like, welcome to my basement. It's a fucking mess down here. Look at all this shit and let's do a show. That's basically what it is. Okay, I think that's it. Now I'm going to go upstairs and actually go get some real work done that can make me some money so I can pay for this shit that I just bought. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you guys again soon. And one last thing. What was it I wanted to tell you? Oh, yeah. Peace, bitches! Have a nice